Question number 4 this week comes from Randy Owens. The Randy Owens, like from the music group Alabama, that Randy Owens, because I love Alabama. That's my favorite country group ever. But anyway, Randy Owens says, "Hey Brian, love the podcast. I think you've got the workings of something great here. Keep it up." Thank you, brother. I do appreciate that. He goes on to say, "My question is, have you seen the short fan film Star Wars Theory did called Shards of the Past? I thought it was very well done. Now that Lucasfilm has seen our reactions to it, do you think we'll finally get a Vader film? I know we have comics and novels focusing on him, but I'd really like to see a film of Vader tearing rebels up the whole time, like in Rogue One. What are your thoughts?" Thanks for the question, Randy. And actually, yes, I've seen episode 1 of Shards of the Past. Richard J. sent it to me. I think he wanted me to do a reaction video to it, and I didn't know that till after I'd watched it. And it was freaking awesome, right? There were a couple things in there that didn't work for me, but it's just nitpick stuff, and because I really can't bitch about it, because I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have done the short film nearly as good as that, to be honest. You can definitely tell that they put a lot of love and care into that Vader suit. That thing looked phenomenal, you know. And the storyline for it, from what we've seen so far, was pretty cool. Some of the tricks the Emperor was using on Vader. Now, the Emperor looked horrible. I'll say that much. The Emperor looked absolutely horrible. Why is he wearing slip-on penny loafers? That makes no sense. But anyway, but some of the visuals were just phenomenal. You know, like when the camera cuts to the outside of the Star Destroyer, and, you know, the lightning battle's going on outside, and you see the light flashing out the window. That was freaking awesome. But, yeah, no, it was an awesome, awesome short film. Kudos. I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done anything near that great. So I definitely give them kudos for that. And I did enjoy it, you know, and I kind of want to see where the next episode goes for it. And you thought it was well done. I completely agree with you. However, just because somebody makes a fan film that is that good, don't get me wrong, it's great. That doesn't mean Lucasfilm is going to go, we need to capitalize on that and make a Vader film. We've got Vader films. We have 6 films about Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader, about that character. We have 6 movies. I get that everybody it's not that you want a Vader movie. Okay, I'm just hear me out for a second. From the outside looking in, this is what I see. I don't see you guys wanting a movie about Darth Vader. I see you guys wanting a movie with Vader just wrecking shit. I mean, and who doesn't want that? I would want that. But it's one of those things where at some point it would become tiresome. You would get Vader chopping people down fatigue, because there's only so much he could do before you go, all right, when's this going to end? You know, I wouldn't mind seeing him pop up in another movie somewhere, happening between 3 and 4, or between 4 and 5, or where I really want a movie 5 and 6. But I don't see anything like that working. And no, I don't think Lucasfilm is going to do anything because a fan made an awesome fan film. I don't think that's going to happen at all. But you're right. We do have a lot of comics and a lot of novels that focus on Vader. We've had 2 successful Vader runs so far, which are at the top of my comic list, by the way. Numbers 1 and 2 are both Vader runs. Still can't figure out how they didn't get past issue 25, but whatever. And now we've got Vader Dark Visions coming. Somewhere down the road, we might get something Darth Vader-centric, but I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you. Because right now, the only films that we know for a fact are coming are, love it or hate it, Rian Johnson's trilogy and Benioff and Weiss's series. That's the only films that we know of so far. So I don't see anything happening with Vader anytime soon. I mean, we've got the VR thing coming out, the Vader Immortal, which I'm really looking forward to. I think I've got Kirsty convinced to let me get a PSVR just so I can get this. And I just don't see us ever getting anything, a movie. Now, don't get me wrong. If Lucasfilm comes out and says, hey, if they announce tomorrow, our next standalone film is going to be Vader, a Star Wars story, and it's going to be him hunting down Jedi. Yeah, I'm first in line. My ass is in a seat. I'm already going to give you my money for it. But I just don't see it happening. And it's not at the top of my list of what I'd want. I think right now at the top of everybody's list, what they want would be Obi-Wan over Vader. But I don't even think that's going to happen now. But what do you guys think? Let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Do you think we'll ever get something Vader-centric? It may or may not happen. But thanks for the question, brother. I do appreciate it.